Hello everyone, it is Dr. Cathy Malloy, physical therapist and fellow of orthopedic manual therapy here at the Pilates PT. Wow, can you guys imagine that on Saturday, it'll have been the 20th anniversary of September 11th. That sits heavy on my heart, and it sits heavy on everyone's heart here. And we remember those, but we also want to take this week to thank the first responders that are still with us and are still putting their lives on the line for us. So here at the Pilates PT this week, we're going to do two videos for our first responders. Today's video is going to be more kind of fire and paramedic, but guys, keep watching if you're not a fire or paramedic, because the tips that I'm going to share today are good tips for anyone. But what we also want to do is we want to extend to all of our first responders a free virtual mat Pilates class taught by Rachel Miller. So the class is going to be Monday night, September 13th at 7 p.m. You can link down below in this video or in the description. We're going to put the sign up link. So again, this is a free Pilates class, mat Pilates for all of our first responders, just to say thank you. Thank you. So let's talk about our firefighters and our paramedics. So some things, I have some firefighter friends of mine, and they say, it's really hard for them is remembering those lifting mechanics. And I realize sometimes it's not always realistic. So let's talk about things that we can do and things to keep in the back of our minds. So one of the biggest things I always talk about is I want you guys to think about hip hinging. So it's hip hinge. We think someone's just karate chopping us right here. That's going to send the weight back into our heels and put a lot of emphasis on our butt muscles. So if you are assisting someone off the floor or assisting someone onto a gurney, I want you guys to think about hip hinging, getting low, and then bringing them close towards you. Again, I realize with firefighting and paramedic, you don't always have the luxury of having this space, right? If someone's underneath the bed or underneath the table, you have to dig through debris to get to them, or if you have to get them out fast, do what you can do. But in those moments where you just have to get someone else fast, where you know your mechanics are not going to be par, I want you to think about something we've talked about in the past, which is blow before you go. So when you go to lift someone, pull someone, you know you're putting yourself in that compromised position. I want you to think about doing a forceful exhale. When you blow before you go, when you exhale, you should feel those lower stomach muscles start to engage. So if you are in a position that you know is not ideal, I want you to at least think about not holding your breath, exhaling, and then getting into whatever hard position you need to get in to help that person get out or to transport them or to move them. So again, ideally, hip hinging. If we can't hip hinge, I want you to think about a forceful exhale and then lift them up or assist whatever you need to assist. The worst thing you could do is hold your breath. Your guys' jobs are stressful enough. Please don't hold your breath. When you hold your breath, it increases that intra-abdominal, intercardiac pressure. So if you can hip hinge, hip hinge. If you can't, think about that blow before you go. So at least you're drawing in those lower stomach muscles. That's your deepest core that transfers abdominis, which is going to help stabilize your spine. Other things, you guys do not have an easy job. Take care of yourself. Like I tell my moms, if mama isn't happy, no one's happy. If our first responders aren't okay, the rest of us are not going to be okay, and we need you, and we see you, and we thank you. So I want you to think about stress management techniques, journaling, talking with a friend, speaking to a counselor, getting your own regular exercise, on the nice days, getting out and going for a walk. But you need to take care of you so you can help take care of us. We remember, we thank you. Take care.